Hey, welcome to the Weight Loss Podcast. I am Denise. I am your host, and I got a bone. I got something that's really ticking me off. This would be the great place to share it. Now, y'all know that I am a Built Bar. I guess you could say ambassador product. Well, I just got an email. They're launching a new bar tomorrow. I think it's called. It's a puff. I think it is s'mores. It is a s'mores puff, I think. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's s'mores chunk puff. Now, chunk bars are just puff bars. Hey, Esther, my God, you're still awake. With like chunks of like cookie dough. So they get the email saying it's going to go live. Now, you were able to pre-order these for the last, honestly, I can't be bothered with pre-ordering. So I didn't even mention it. But she says today, it's going live, but we're not giving you any graphics. So usually they give us like the pictures that I post or the graphics they provide. We will not be providing graphics, and you can't use the nutritional information. You could use it, you can talk about it, but you can't show it. And I'm like going, so you want me to share your product with no graphics? Girls and boys, I don't got time to be making graphics. I'm like, hell no. I'm just a little bit annoyed. Like, this is not my job is not to promote them. It's not my full-time job to be sitting there just promoting their stuff. I do it, I share. But to sit there and, I'll share it. But I don't have time to be making my Built Bars. Built Bars. I usually, if you ever notice in my posts, I use the graphics that they provide. And I do my own verbiage. I figure out my own points. I do all that. But now, I'm like, you want me to create, I said, I don't do this because they have all these, ambassador contests and all. I ain't doing it to win a contest. Boys and girls, I got way too much to do to worry about a little contest that they have. Yeah, they got nice prizes, but girls, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. I am not creative. So I don't get involved in any of the contests because I'm just not creative, and I'm fine with that. But seriously, you're not going to provide me with a photo? Maybe I don't need to post it tomorrow. I'm all right with that. I am so over them. I really am. They fire all these people, which they never should have had that many to begin with. They were giving every Tom, Dick, and Harry a code. Just because you apply. How many times I've been turned down for codes? Oh my God. I tell you all the time, I get turned down a lot. I mean, Clean Simple Eats won't give me one. That's a personal one. They give me one, but they have no idea that you came from me. But I'm like going, drives me a little bit batty. So I had to get that off my chest. But hello, welcome to the podcast. I'm just like you guys. I went off on them on Instagram. Like, you fire me, go ahead. I don't really care. Because girls and boys, I don't have time to be doing all that. I said, maybe some people do, and that's great. I am not there to enter these, because there's all these kinds of contests. And of course, I always think that they're unfair anyway, because not everybody has all these graphic programs that everybody else has. So how unfair is that? I know. I was just complaining, Maria, about Built Bar. I mean, people hate them anymore. Honestly. So why am I sweating it? And in fact, I was at Aldi today, and I think it was Ann, they were in my Aldi. There was 4 bars for $10. So, this funny to say. I was just ticked. We're not going to, you're not, maybe I'm not going to post. I don't care. You don't give me graphics. I don't have to post. No skin off my back. I'm all right with it. I don't live and breathe by that. That's for sure. But yeah. I got my tea from today. I went to Starbucks. You'll see that in tomorrow's vlog. I don't know if I was filming when I went into Starbucks. I wasn't. So you won't see me go into Starbucks. I was on my way to the Goodwill. So I have a Goodwill haul, and I have a Target haul. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't even look for the Dash Donut Maker. I was there looking for Spindrift apple cider, which they did not have, and the makeup, the skincare that they had. I didn't know they had Ulta in there. Where the heck have I been? I guess I haven't looked, but they have Ulta inside Target. How long has that been there? I don't. I'm just trying to breathe now. I'm so sick and tired of people just, it's one thing, and I said to them, it's one thing, okay, you don't send samples out. Okay. But now you won't even give me a graphic. So I don't have a sample or a graphic. Yeah, you're not paying me that much to do all that. FYI, you're not. So I just needed to vent that out. Just me. Yeah, they're in stores. They've been in, I think, Target or Walmart. Now they're in Aldi. So let's change the subject. Because it all happened in the last 10 minutes. So I'm like going, I'm writing an irate post. In capital letters, mind you. I did. I don't normally write posts in capital letters because I know that means you're mad. And I am. Just say no. Yeah. I didn't even look for skinny syrups in Target. I was supposed to look for a gold wig while I was there too, and I forgot. What it was? There were so many people with little kids in Target today. Wow. So many crying kids. I just couldn't wait to get the heck out of there. Like, oh my God. And I wanted to go to Starbucks in Target, but that was too crowded. Oh, well, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just mad at Built Bar. Yes, for, they want you to promote their product, but they don't give you anything, to use. Yeah, you're not paying me to be creative, so it is what we'll see. We'll see the response I get. Yeah. Like, go in Canva and make, girls and boys, I don't got time for that. Oh, on the end of the month, the kids come out. Is that what it is? Though I will say, I got $10 off my order from some kind of deal I had. And I got a $5 gift card. I think that was a Kickstart thing for something I bought. It's like, so yeah, a $15 day for me at Target. I was pretty happy about that. I didn't know they like, ooh, hello. Welcome to so anybody have anything? Let's talk about it. Who's got something they want to talk about? Did I spell everything right? Sometimes, oh my gosh, my eyes are so bad. I am spelling horribly. So if you see something that's spelled wrong, it's because I can't see, even with glasses. I was on the post. I glazed at them. I didn't notice. But I'm telling you, all the premieres were 3. They all had gone up. I can't remember which plan they went up on because there used to be 2. They all went up to 3, but the oat ones went down to 2. So I'm not sure when they went down to 2 because that was a 3-point change. I'm almost 90% positive that was a 3. They all went to 3 because everybody was up in arms because they used them for their coffee. It was a big to-do. And I don't know why that one says 2. And I put everything in and it came out 2. So I'm just a bit crazy. I'm just crazy about that. Oh no. Oh no, Marie. I hate when that happens. I've had a car die in the parking lot. That was because I was filming with my lights on and then the car died. So yeah. I was doing a haul. And I realized that my thing was on, and then when I went to start my car, it was dead. I try not to do that anymore. Yeah, I didn't realize I had all those wallet deals. Yes, I got the legendary crisps were good. Hello, Rachel. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I guess it is Esther. Yay, Ferranda. Good job. Prayers for you, Marie Lee. I'm telling you, what's weird is there's these things are changing out of nowhere, and I don't know why. Yes, they're in the protein area. Yes. They also had 2 different kinds of Pop-Tarts. I call them Pop-Tarts. They had a cinnamon one. I think they had like a strawberry one. But the chocolate sundae is my favorite. I would have gotten it had they had it, but they didn't. So I tasted the nacho and I bought the ranch. I wasn't jonesing for the barbecue, but I probably should have got that too. But I really like them. I like they're crispy. They're very airy. They're not like a tortilla chip. They're more like a pop chip. Yay, Pat J. Good for you. Oh, well, sorry you had to walk home, Marie, but good for you. That's a win. Yeah, I'm curious too, because I don't like the Quest anything. So I thought, well, I'm always willing to try something because the Premier Caramel is my favorite. So that one's got a lot to live up to. But see, my saving grace is Peter will use them. So that's why I always anything protein he'll take. So I know that if I don't like it, he'll do it. So that's the only reason I tried it. I figured if I don't like it, Peter will finish. And he even said, he goes, I'll take it if you don't want it. I'm like, I know you would. So did you see last week at the Dollar Tree I scored some Alani new shakes? I should have went back, but hello. Yeah, I'm telling you, Catherine, things are changing, and we will all pray for Marie's car. We will, Marie Lee. The Premier Caramel is my favorite too. So I got a lot to live up to. So like I said, I always knew Peter would finish it. So I have, did I like stop that? So I feel like I'm crooked. I don't like the Quest bars anymore. They taste like Play-Doh. Though if you have Quest bars, to use them up, I put them in my Dash waffle maker. I make a cookie out of it. So make cookies with the Quest bars. That's what I did. They're just, it's like, I don't notice Nikki did a video, and I've done that video too in the past, where things you don't eat anymore. Things you realize aren't that good. Like, one of them was Quest bars. Oh, I was buying Quest bars all the time. Oh, Quest bars. Yeah, Quest bars suck. When you get a bar that's better, oh my gosh, Quest bars suck. Oh, I tasted the bar that I hold in my Trader Joe's. I can't remember the name of it though. It was a new one that I never had. It was some kind of cookie butter or something. It is a plant protein one. Hello. Went there and they had English muffins for, $1.20, so I got one and put it in the freezer. Yes, their food's fine, Marie. We've had the English muffins, we've had the bread, we've had the bagels. The pumpkin, it's pretty good. I had the pumpkin the other day. Yes, she doesn't like. Well, I think you get to a point where you burn out of them. I don't care for the bars either. I only eat the puffs. I don't even. If I showed you my stash, it's all puffs. There's no bars left. I won't buy them. I just don't enjoy them anymore. My boys don't like. Well, Steve will eat anything, but even Peter, we're all into the puffs. The chunk puffs are good. Yes, well, that was the old plan, Jamie, so I expected that to be too. But Weight Watchers, it had gone up, which was a little bit confusing to me this morning. Oh, yeah, I got one of the Premier root beer floats. I gave it to Peter. There was only one left. Oh yes, isn't that the pound drop? Is that the pound dropper one? I think she posted. Anything pound dropper makes, I'm telling you, is just going to be amazing. Like her cheesecakes are so good. Putting a couple tablespoons of cake mix is so good in there. Good night, Esther. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, but you know what? I've gotten mold issues with other products, so it's kind of like that's not the first time I've seen mold in a product. But you do. You kind of when you get something, you see it. It's kind of gross. It's kind of like you can't eat something because like you remember, like I got sick on Caesar salad once, and it was years before I could eat Caesar salad again. Yes, the cookie dough, any of the chunk puffs are really good because it's that nice soft pillowy bar with the little chunks of little sweetness in there. I do enjoy those, but I might not be enjoying them soon if they piss me off. I think it was a Pound Droppers pumpkin pie muffins. I think they were called. Oh, are they giving you a deal for Core Plan, Catherine? Oh, they have. I have not looked at bread in forever. I should. Not that I'd buy it, but that's interesting. They have. I know they have hamburger and hot dog. They have bagels. Their English muffins are fantastic. They're so fluffy and light. 647 English muffins. They're better than the Thomases. They're really good. They even look better. They're just like puffy and fluffy. So if you can get those, oh, you will love them. You will love them. In fact, I just bought some smoked salmon today. I didn't show my Aldi, like I didn't get anything, and I realized I did get a few things. I guess I put everything away so fast I forgot what I got. I'm like, yeah, so you don't get to see my Aldi haul, which was probably not that much. I went in there just for eggs, and I got a few other things. Yeah, I mean, did you Google it and see the closest place to get it? Sometimes it might be not too far. I'm telling you, I just love the English muffins. They're really better than Thomas's, and they're cheaper than Thomas's. Thomas's are like over $5. You know. I know you could order from Nutrition if you really want the 647. It's cheaper than Amazon. Amazon's ridiculous to order that. It's just way expensive. Or if you know somebody that lives where they sell it, maybe they'll send it to you. If you have family, I'm going to send Aunt Millie some bread. You know what? You never know. I mean, sometimes you got nice relatives, they'll send it to you. And this is the best time of year because it's cold. Like, you don't have to worry about being too hot and get a little bit of mold in there. And I do keep my 647 in the freezer because I don't use it. Well, when I use it, I didn't use that much of it. Fluffy and puffy, Bear Mama. Get an email about doing 45 minutes interview on via Zoom. I did not get that. I would love to do a 45-minute interview with WW. Yeah, they don't want to interview me. I'm going to have to look in my spam folder. Best green tea is at Starbucks. Best. By far. Well, I mean, do they even have meetings in your area? I mean, you can do the Zoom meetings, but honestly, I'd rather if I'm going to pay that money, I'd rather go to in person. I mean, I just think if you're going to stick somebody with a Zoom, I think you should make it a little less expensive. I think there should be a difference in price between Zoom meetings and in-person meetings. Yes, Becky, you should do it. Do it and report back. Do the interview. Or send me the link and then I'll do it. I'll tell them I'm Becky. Hi, I'm Becky Garrett here. There you go. Darlene sending bread. Oh, hello, Cindy. You should do it for $65. Heck, I'd do it for free, but yeah. You should do it. Heck, I'll do the interview and I'll give you the $65. Hi, I'm Becky. Are you Southern? I'll give my drawl. Or New York, I'll give my New York accent. Oh, I don't know. I'm in quite the mood right now. I am. Oh, I don't think I even got a survey. Send me the link for the survey, and I will see if I can do it. Put it in, send it to my email. Oh, Mary. We need to get Mary to do the interview. Oh, that'll go. She'll. Good evening, Smokey. Oh, wow. I honestly can't justify going that far. Yes, we all want the survey. Post the link in the Facebook group and we'll all I wonder if it's like a general link or it's like a personal link. We'll all take it. Oh, Mary needs to do it. I vote for Mary. Oh, good for you. Finally, Smokey. Really? Because people were getting qualifying when they only had to lose 10 pounds. So I'm surprised they didn't want to talk you into it. Oh, it's for the medication. Well, it's still good. We could sit there and give all negative answers. Yes, I like the changes that they did. It makes it a little bit easier, like I've always said. Weight Watchers has a very easy to use and maneuver app. I do find the healthy a little bit challenging, but I'm getting better because I'm only focusing on that. Good for you, Becky. You tell them. You tell them. Wow, that is pricey there. That's some expensive bread. Ooh. Well, if you pack it nice, and this maybe with this weather, it might not be too bad. And you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it that quick. You could do it ground, where it could take 5 days. Well, do you have a meeting locally? Like I said, I don't think Core's worth it for just Zoom. Well, I mean, people want drugs, Mary. People think it's an easy out. I think, I think they'll do well because they want easy. They don't want to work for it. They want medicine that's going to make them do it. And here's the bottom line. It's not. But people think it does. Because people want a quick fix. People don't want to struggle. They just, we had a party gaining all this weight. We ate our faces. We had a party. But when you have to take it off, it's not fun. It's not fun not eating what we want. And as much as we want, it's not fun. I'm going to go in there and have a cookie. I can't. Oh, the flat rate box. That's a good deal, too. Yeah, I think they have the biggest flat rate box is, I think, $22, I think. Exactly, Becky. The pro version on Healthy app. I would wait until Black Friday. Got mine so much cheaper on Black Friday. Oh, well, I do have a $5 off if you instead of paying $29, you pay $25, I think, or $24, something like that. it makes you feel full. So it gave me an upset stomach pretty much. So yeah, but if once you go off it, that's right out the window. No, my app was raring to go. Only reason I know that because I was scanning that protein. Exactly, Pat. Yeah, I was nauseous for weeks, and I didn't lose. So okay, I feel, and back then I didn't know that you had to stay on it. I just thought, okay, I'll lose the weight and I'll stop. They never said that. So boy, am I glad I'm not on that. Because girls and boys, is that what she's on? I have no idea. I have not heard anything about her. Yeah, I didn't know. I went right on the app because I was scanning that protein. So that's how I know. Because I was making sure that it was the same points. I don't know what made me scan it because I know it's 3. But I'm like going, oh my God, it's 2. Isn't that a fine how do you do for the morning? Exactly, Becky. It's hard. I mean, and I think, and we all know we've all been the heavy person. We know that if somebody's going to give us something that makes life easier, who here hasn't tried diet medications? I mean, back in the day, there was ones you guys were talking about those chocolate things. I can't remember what they were called. Those like those diet chocolates. I mean, Dexatrim, Slim Fast. We've all done it because they advertise, "Hey, just drink this shake and you will lose weight. Look like me." And Golo. Oh, I just took these pills and and people believe that and they want easy. They just want to take something and watch the weight melt away. Unfortunately, it does not. That's it. AIDS. There isn't. There isn't I wish there was. There isn't. And I don't think Sharon Osbourne was that heavy to be on anything. Yep, that's the one. The AIDS. I think that's how I said it. Say AIDS. That's how I would say. But yeah, I mean, we all wanted, and they, remember what is it, Med Fast? Remember Oprah was on Med Fast where he drank the shakes and it just there is no miracle pill. There is nothing but hard work, and determination and lowering your portion size. We know what we have to do. We have to weigh and measure, eat our portions, and track our food. That is the only thing that's guaranteed weight loss that you can sustain. Yeah, they just prescribe those shots. They prescribe. Remember Medfast? They prescribe that. I mean, I just hope, that people realize it's one thing to take a medication. You have to learn about eating and eating healthy and eating portions and, weighing and measuring. And it's, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, but we all want that quick fix. Hello, Donna McKean. We just want that magic pill that, oh my gosh, I'll take this and tomorrow I'll wake up 5 pounds thinner. I wish. Heck, if it was out there, I'd be taking it. It is the only way. It is the only way. It's all about portions, eating less. You got to learn that. And I hope these people get that information. I'm glad she lost it because let me tell you something, Ann. A lot of people aren't. That's good. See, she's followed by her doctor. You see that? That's the key right there. Her doctor. That is not Weight Watchers. It's her doctor. You know? No, weight loss. Nothing is the answer. No matter what you do, weight loss surgery, weight loss drugs, you have to eat less. You have to. I mean, sometimes those things help people. You know, they do. But sometimes if it's in their head, it doesn't matter what they do. It's still those old habits. You have to make healthy habits. You have to rethink how you think about food. I mean, how many people that had weight loss surgery gained it back? Because you have to eat less. Yeah, Lynn, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Your doctor, he's having you see a nutritionist. I mean, that's the only way it's going to work. I mean, Weight Watchers, these telehealth guys see you over the internet. Hey, how's it going? All right, we'll renew your medications. You feeling all right? All right. Bye. Yeah, I mean, if you're put under by your physician, he's going to monitor everything. It's just unbelievable, though. Gaining weight comes back so easily. Why is that? Because it's so easy to eat. It is so easy to eat. Oh my God, that's horrible, Pat. I knew somebody here. She was the secretary at Patrick's school when we first moved here. And she was very heavy. And she went in for that surgery and she died. She never even came home. She died on the table or died while she was recovering. It was very sad. Oh, that's not shocking, Becky, because, people, and they don't notice they go for their post-op checks and then they don't go back. And they have to be monitored. Definitely should be keeping up with your physician visits and nutritional visits because it's just, it's just a little part you have. There's so much more than just the surgery. There's so much more involved. You have a surgery, you think all of a sudden you're not going to want to eat. How many times have we eaten when we weren't hungry? It's just, and that's what's so scary. But that's why we have these talks. I wish there was a magic. Oh, I do. I would be like the first one to announce it. Hey, Dee's got the scoop on the new diet medication. You take it for 6 months, you'll lose all your weight. You stop it, and then it's gone. Because we all want that. We all want that, and that's why we're so susceptible to those, those infomercials and stuff. Why are their mouths shut? Oh, sounds painful. That's more painful than weight loss surgery. Yeah, I mean, it's... Because let's face it, the people getting the surgery are in poor health. They're hundreds of pounds overweight. So, it's any surgery when you're that big, going under, anesthesia is never a good thing either. Enjoy your dinner. I know. You really should be signed off by your physician before you see these telehealth guys. Because like I said, hi, how you doing? And we all know. We lie. I'm feeling great. And you're like, we all lie. It's nature. We don't want people to look down on us. So most people will just tell the guy what they want to hear, just to get off and get their medications and get off. Oh, how'd he do, April? Well, we wish him good luck. Yeah, they do. Yeah, 50. Yeah, that's before you had to be like really more. Well, I think 50 is 50 obese. Then there's morbidly. I was morbidly obese at one time. I never even realized that until I saw my diagnosis, and I'm like, morbidly obese? That just sounds horrible. Then I went to overweight, and the doctor goes, "Why are you so excited?" Because I'm just overweight now. I'm not obese or morbidly obese. I celebrated that. Right, yeah, they're seen by sequence. They're telehealth doctors, but are they seeing them, or they're just doing a Zoom? Yeah, you had to be. I remember that, Ann. Oh, I was only overweight. I was thrilled. He's laughing at me. He goes, "You're nuts." I said, "Hey, when you're morbidly obese, you just told me I was overweight." I just like going, I'm like, "Really?" I was like so excited. Yeah, so I guess some people, it's just maybe they feel it's a little bit of an edge to have the surgery. They're hoping they don't have that hunger pangs. But sometimes hunger pangs are up here, and it doesn't matter what surgery you have, because if you want it, you're going to eat it. I agree, Becky. That should be, definitely. You because we can give a false history. He's not seeing us. He doesn't see that we might have our ankles might be like cankles. Oh, my ankles are fine. You know. Yep. There's no. I mean, back in the day, I know when you have like a pacemaker, you put your phone up to that, but that's different. You could tell them whatever you want, and you could sit there and like piece yourself together, put some makeup on, and then really be like, "Yep. Who's taking your blood pressure? We don't know how to take our own blood pressure. My blood pressure is great. I went to CVS in the machine." I don't know. It's just a hot mess. Oh my God, Marie Lee. Oh, you should have put X-Lax in her cookies. I've never done that, but it sounds like fun. Make X-Lax. You ever pot brownies? We can make X-Lax cookies. That's just cruel. That's just, I don't even know what to say about that. Some people, I don't know. This is where they wonder why we eat. People wonder why we eat. We eat because life sucks and people suck, and we need some kind of pleasure. And sometimes food for a moment gives us that. Food is always your friend. I've often said that. Food is always your friend. Oh, yeah, Lynn, I hear you. And when back last year when you were sick, nobody wanted to see you. Do you have a fever? Well, maybe you should stay home. Well, that's what the doctor's office is for. Sick people. Oh, these are the ones I got on my ear fleek. They're the little birds from last week on the cloud. They were in my vlog from last week. They got my ear fleek. I just love them. Oh, you should write a book, Marie. Make some money off of it. It'd be a Lifetime movie I'd watch. I'll do the forward for your book. Yeah, I often think about it. Like the things we could write about. It's just, people are just horrible. And it gets to be allowed. Like, where was her son to sit there and say, Mom? Like, I just don't get how things get that bad. People, man. Well, we are sorry you went through that, Marie Lee. You should. Make a Lifetime movie. I'll star in it. I'll be the mother-in-law. People are horrible. I don't think so. Do we have another Carla in the room? All the Carlas, please check in. I know, they haven't, my ear fleek for this month is not shipped yet. They are getting really lax on their shipping. He claims they're not getting their product. I'm not sure I believe him, but I just love them. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I guess in their minds, they thought they had that right. Like, they're the parent, you're the child. No matter how old you are, they're still the parent. And some Italians are like that. Oh my gosh. Italians are the old Italians, oh, they were like that. Was she Italian by chance? No wenches tonight, I'm on my own. Well, we knew Nora said she wasn't going to be here. Now, McLean, I don't know. Sometimes she forgets. But it's okay. I got it under control. I already kicked out a troll. Yeah, the Spanish one who I didn't know what the heck he said. Yeah, old Italians are like that. Ooh, yeah, they think that they have, and with their boys, ooh. Yeah, man, I never wanted to marry an Italian guy because of that. Because of the mother. Oh, yeah, I stood away from them. Yes, I did remember that Nora wasn't coming. But, yeah, I never wanted to marry an Italian guy. Nope, I didn't want to date one either. I stayed away from them. I can do it. I could put Bear Mama as a troll, as a wrench. Bear Mama, you up for it? Oh yeah, I'm telling you, Italian, they're Mama's boys, and especially the old school ones. Oh yeah, I stood away from that. Yeah, I saw it in my family. Now, my mother was sort of like that. She wasn't as obvious, though. My mother wasn't the obvious one. Like, some of them were very obvious. She wasn't obvious. She was, like, kind of under the table, but, oh, she was tough. She was tough. Yep. Oh, yeah. She was a quiet one. She always smiled in front of them behind her back. Ooh. Yes, yes. I'm telling you, it's not the husbands, it's the mamas. It's the mamas, because it's Italian mothers and their boys, man. Yep. My mother was all over. My brother, that was this apple of her eye. Apple of her eye. Oh, yeah. Me, I was like, I could never do anything right, which was fine. See, Anna, I'm telling you, it's a shame because it's not the boys' fault, They're, it's just the moms. Yep. I'm telling you. Peg two. I'm telling you, I don't know. These mother-in-laws sometimes. I mean, especially back at, that generation was very domineering. I don't care what nationality you were. They were very domineering. And they thought they had a right to say something. And not anymore, though. And we're not like that. That's awesome, Karen. I had nice in-laws. Though my in-laws, by the time I married my husband, they were older. So they just were happy to get married off. And yeah, they didn't really bother us. They were very independent. I mean, they both drove. My mother-in-law, she was in her 70s driving to Connecticut. I'm like, you went to Connecticut? I wouldn't even drive to Connecticut. Well, we do, Marie, because we know what a bad one is. So we try to, like, stay out of it. Certainly wouldn't say anything to a daughter-in-law. I'd rather say it to my son and, say it in a nice way. Oh, yeah, our own good. I'm telling you, some mothers just they don't realize like when they say these things, how we remember. I mean, luckily I was daddy's girl, so it didn't really matter. And I think that bothered her too, that I was daddy's girl. You tell her, Peg. You say it, girl. No tact. Tact is a talent. My husband has no tact. Tact is a talent. Oh, that's horrible, Yolanda. You would think you'd want your children to be happy, I just don't get people. Because they want them with them. Which is just bizarre. But yeah. That's a shame. I'm pretty good in tact, not Steve. I'm the one that has to, like I said to him, just be quiet, I'll handle it. He's learning though. I'm like, I love when he says, well, I was just trying to be funny. I'm like, that wasn't funny. You got to say, it's all in the delivery. You didn't deliver that one well. I mean, you could say some really not so nice things, but if you have a really funny delivery, people don't realize you were being nasty. Exactly, Lynn. That is so true. Yes, it does, Annette. It does. It automatically updates. Yep. I've been at this weight for so long. Mine hasn't changed. I'm not gonna get mine's not gonna have any more changes. I missed that was always fun seeing. I mean, it was fun and not fun. It was nice to know it went down, but you hated losing points. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm losing points. But yes, it automatically adjusts. Yep. Any other questions? I know we get sidetracked sometimes here, but any other questions about weight loss? Please step in as I get on my tangent about Italian mother-in-laws. Being that I am Italian, I can say it. Talking about my people. Good for you, a nice Jewish boy. Now, are the Jewish mother-in-laws the same as the Italians? Yeah, well, back in the day, now I'm not sure it still does that because I haven't lost any, but you would lose 1 point on the dailies, but weeklies would go down by 6. And that was hard to see. It's like, oh, 6? I don't know if they still do it like that. Because mine are at the base anyway. All right, Bear Mama, have a nice night. But yes, and your app, you always have to make sure that your app is updated and your phone is updated. And I always say if your app isn't updated, log out of the app and log back in and it might update. Oh, and the people are just, I don't know. I can't even talk anymore. Yes, we were just talking about that. We think it's Bethany. Somebody mentioned they got a survey as well, and it said it was for weight loss medication. Good night, Audrey. I don't remember the pound amounts, honestly. There is a level. I don't know what that is, though. Wow, 2 months from today is Christmas. Thanks, Lynn. Y'all got your... I haven't even started... That reminds me, I gotta find what my Christmas Club check is. I didn't cash it yet. I gotta find it. So, yeah, I believe somebody said it was about the weight loss medications. Now, I don't know if that's true. Maybe, I don't know if that's what your email is, but that's what somebody said their email was. So, I would say hit it and see what it does. They said it was a paid, they want to chat with you on Zoom. Yeah, that's crazy. 2 months from today. I don't know, Bethany. My personal opinion is they like this online only. I think that's just my personal opinion. I think they like this. It's cheaper because they don't have to, rent places. So I'd be surprised if they open anymore. But hey, I don't know everything. Yeah, it makes sense. That's a great, 2 months. It's coming up quick. Yeah, less overhead. What does Zoom cost them? And they don't even make Zooms longer. You figure they would make it a little bit longer? Zooms are not that long. I agree. I think there are so many people. Well, happy early birthday, Mary. So many people I think that's what set Weight Watchers apart from a lot of other plans was the in-person workshops. Or what we used to call meetings. It's just the camaraderie of it. Getting weighed in person and having that accountability helped a lot of people because you had to get weighed by somebody, so you were going to do your best. It's hard when you don't have that accountability anymore. And it's just nice talking to people who are going through the same struggles that you are in person. You would see your crew and you'd talk before the meeting, and it was just a nice little, and then you got to know your leader who was, became your friend, and you'd see her every week, and you'd swap recipes and what you found. Oh, I made this, and this is really good. Sometimes we even bring in samples. Oh, I made these. I mean, it was just a lot of fun. I don't even know who Trina is. Yeah, and I mean, it's sad. It's sad that online is never the same as in person. It just isn't. And how many times you go to a Zoom and half the people don't even turn their camera on, you don't even see their faces. Yeah, your workshop becomes your family. So true. Yeah, it's and then sometimes you go out afterwards to have like breakfast or coffee. Yeah, you're right. Then you weren't allowed to bring food in. You weren't even allowed to bring your own drink in. We weren't allowed to bring our own drink or food in right after COVID for a while. I would hope. I would hope they would. Zoom is hard because, like I said, not everybody turns their camera on. You don't get, you connect with people by visually seeing them. You can't connect with a cardboard cutout. It just doesn't work. And not everybody can talk at the same time on Zoom. So you have to wait, and then sometimes you forget what you were going to say because you were waiting your turn, and then you forgot what you were going to say. It's that's the core of that program, in my opinion, is that in-person meeting, that connection with that other person who's going through exactly what you are. Awesome. And I used to go to Saturday mornings. I always say Saturday morning people are most dedicated because that's your day off if you work. And if you're getting up on a Saturday, you are dedicated. Most people who won Saturdays always did well because I think you are your most dedicated. Now I'm hot. I was cold when I came down. Now I'm hot. I always say Saturday morning people are dedicated. And it's always the busiest meeting too. Um, from what I heard, there isn't a change. I mean, I don't know everything though. They did just change the app, but remember they did change their program in January, so the odds are they're not going to make a change yet. I mean, like I said, but I don't know. I don't work for them. I don't know. Some people do email me and let me know things. I haven't heard from anybody, so I'm going to assume there is no change. But when I hear about it, I will tell you. Yeah, just the app change. And here's the thing. How could they even change the algorithm? Like everything goes into the app. I can't imagine how they would change that anyway. I hope so. Because I know a lot of people are I think there needs to be accountability with 0 Point Foods to a point. I definitely think there should be some accountability with that. Yeah, no, I'm not hearing any. Word on the street is there is no change, but I haven't heard any confirmation. So if I find out anything, Rona Barrett of Weight Watchers will be bringing it to you. I would hope, Bethany. I really do. I mean, yes, they're there, but they need to tally it for you. That is why I really enjoy the Healthy app because it is tallied right up top. There's nothing I have to wonder about or any extra steps I have to do. But you never know. Never say never. I mean, they'll tell you it's already there, but you have to put it all together. That's a huge thing for me. I don't eat a lot of the 0 Point Foods, and I was just saying that. That's why it was easy for me to transition. I was calorie counting for a while, and I transitioned to the old green plan, which is Sugar Smart on Healthy. I still have my WW app. I'm just trying to see if focusing on there helps me out a little bit. Well, it is each individual food it is. If you scroll down to the bottom, it'll give you all that. You have to go down. You scroll down and right there it gives you all the nutritional information. It just doesn't total it. So you would have to sit there and get a pad and pen and write all that down for everything that you eat, which is a lot of work. Really, if you put the yogurt in a smoothie, you have to count it. I wonder why. Even if you mix it in with a spoon. 100 job postings on their website. Should I apply for one? Oh. Yeah, I can't imagine, I know when back with the pureeing of fruit, she said if you eat it with a spoon, you don't have to count it. But if you sip it through a straw, you do. Okay. Exactly. Because it's already broken down. Your body doesn't have to do any work to digest it. All right, Pat. I like that title. I would say, as long as you're not eating a lot of them throughout the day, I think if you have one smoothie a few days a week, I really don't think that's going to make a big heck of a lot of difference. But, I'm saying if I got to tell them what you're supposed to do. Well, I will tell you, counting calories is daunting. I don't know how people do it. I mean, yes, there's apps, but you have to log it all in. Honestly, It's a lot of work. That is, if that's not a diet, I don't know what is, because that was just driving me insane. But it was nice to see, I did learn a lot about the chicken. I like weighing the chicken and putting that in there. I get to see how much protein I have. So did learn something. Oh, Sandy, honestly, I don't, it's, she's very diligent in how she eats. I don't work, she'll be fine. Honestly, I just think she'd rather concentrate on her chickens. She eats very well, and she's very disciplined. She's crazy disciplined. So I don't think it's going to be any big deal. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'm gonna be honest. When I put a banana, well, now that I have to, now do I count bananas? No, I don't. I don't count my banana in my smoothie. Again, I don't have it that often. Ooh, my one smoothie every other week. I have weeklies, so I look at it that way, and I earn activity points. So yeah, it's there. All right, my lovelies, this was a very fun chat. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's always fun. We are live several times a week for the Weight Loss Chit Chat. Come back. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I did not upload today. I took the day off. Tomorrow will be a day in the life of a Weight Watcher vlog, and I will see you tomorrow night. All right, don't forget to I think I already said the thumbs up. I think I already said that. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, What I Eat in a Day, go check out some of the fun foods I ate last week. And there's some fun tastings on there. So I appreciate you guys coming and chit-chatting and talking it all out with us. I will talk to you tomorrow night. And have a great night.